Right lads, here we are. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another United experiment. I have found that people are tending to love the United experiments. So another little one that I've come up with. Basically, all we've done is we've cleaned out the squad. Anyone who's not been really classed as homegrown has been technically sold. So what I've done is I've cleared United's debt, which is about 400, 500 million on the game. Basically to reenact that I've sold everybody else. I haven't just released them, I've sort of pushed them onto other clubs. Lukaku into Milan, Sanchez have bundled off to China, etc, etc. In replacement, we have brought back players that came through the youth system or spent a few years sort of like in their very younger days, sort of like the ages between sort of like 16 and 19. We've brought them back in. I put a 10-year transfer ban on the club as well, so they're not going to be able to sign any players for the next 10 years. If this series goes really well, I will a half-season update today. Monday's episode will be the end of season update. Then I'm going to fast forward 2 years, and then we might fast forward another 2 years and go as far as down the line as 10 years and see where they are. Now, obviously they can't sign anyone. They're going to have to rely on youth. Obviously they've got a couple of younger players in, but there is a lot of players in 3-4 years' time are not going to be there. So they're going to have to really rely on their youth intake. As I said, I've cleared the debt. Just to help the club run a little bit. I suppose they would have probably made 500 million in selling all them players in the squad. And yeah, that's about it. We'll see it. We're going to meet the squad now. Not everybody I have put in. I've just tried to put together basically a little squad. So not everybody. There may be players. If I have missed anyone noticeable, let me know in the comments. But yeah, there'll be one or two that you're maybe expecting to be there that are not there. But I just put together sort of like a 25-man, 30-man squad. Right, let's dive into the squad. So, goalkeepers, Tom Heaton, very good goalkeeper on FM19, I would still say. Started a career, I don't think he played. I don't think he even played a game. He didn't play a league game anyway. He probably played a few cup games. Dean Henderson, very exciting young goalkeeper for Man United. He's back on loan from Sheffield United. It'll be interesting to see who gets the nod. Heaton is currently out injured. There's a few players out injured. Defenders, Danny Simpson, Leicester City. I think he's just been released by Leicester City, hasn't he? I think, if anyway, they're going to struggle perhaps in defence. Johnny Evans, good player, to be fair. We could do with him now because he's definitely better than Marcus Rojo and probably better than Phil Jones. I think he'll be very important. He'll play every single week, I'd have thought. Craig Cathcart, another player that came through the youth and then moved on to Blackburn. And to be fair, he's had a pretty decent season, decent career at Watford. Axel Tuanzebe, youth team player coming through. I think they're going to rely on a few of these, Tuanzebe, Fosu Mensah, Chong, I would have thought. Phil Bardsley, 33, he's obviously coming to the end of his career. He did play, I'm sure he played a few times. He played 8, he's probably played a lot more cup games as well. Has had a steady career. Once again, I think he will be pretty important. Raphael, I think a lot of Man United fans would welcome him back with open arms. We've also got his brother Fabio, who was the poorer one, but will probably have to fill in at left back, I would have thought. Then we've got players like Fosu Mensah. Just a bit worried that these won't turn into they aren't going to turn into sort of like 4-star players. I think that's going to be the issue. Matty James, centre midfielder, Danny Drinkwater, Scott McTominay, Tom Cleverley, Paul Pogba, who's obviously there's going to be a lot of pressure on his shoulders. Him, Januzaj, I think in my Real Madrid save, Januzaj's at Barcelona. So yeah, a little bit of a worry that we're going to have to really rely on sort of like 2 or 3 players. Lingard, obviously. Dan James, the youngster, kept him there on loan. I don't think he turns into anything half decent on FM19. Could be wrong. Andres Pereira. Magnus Wolf Erikem. I can't remember what save it would have been. I think it would have been down here somewhere. I think when he returned to Molde, he was an absolute wonder kid. He's 6 foot, but got a strength of 9 and stamina of 9. So he has definitely been downgraded over the years. Matt Moladelli, he could be one that might just... He only spent a few years. He might, once again, strength 6. But then we got Danny Welbeck, Marcus Rashford. Danny Welbeck's going to have to pull his finger out. He's on a free transfer at the moment. So what I've done is, this database, guys, is a updated database. It's got Newcastle with no manager, and I know Lampard is at Chelsea now, but it's got Chelsea without a manager, so it was probably updated till maybe last week or something like that. And then Chong, youngster, in the under 23s. I wonder if they've bumped anyone in. Just Darren Gibson I put in there. We are, to be fair, they're pretty heavy in centre midfield. We'd like to see people like Leo Connors. Leo Connors half decent. Joe Pereira, the goalkeeper, I imagine will get a go once Heaton disappears. So yeah, we will see. Let me know in the comments how you think United are going to do. They are predicted to finish 6th. I think if they finish 6th, it will be a very, very good season. They've had a decent start to pre-season. Look, a couple of wins. James Garner, Craig Cathcart beating Bayern Munich. Decent start. So yeah, let me know in the comments how you think they're going to do. And we are going to dive now all the way through to Christmas. Well, January the 1st. Let's see how they have progressed. Will Ollie still be in a job? Well, it's not great. Home screen. Jurgen Klopp's been sacked. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, top of the list. Top of the list. Insecure. Right, I'm going to go for 10th. 11th. Okay. So they're way down, 27. They're not going to get probably even European football. They're not going to get relegated. Palace are having an absolute nightmare. Norwich, Sheffield United, Villa struggling. Okay. So we probably will see at the end of the season, we'll probably see Ole Gunnar Solskjaer getting the boot, I would have thought. Let's go in. Let's see if any players... Are they in Europe? They are in Europe. Obviously, Europa League. They've qualified from that, so that's not too bad. Not too bad. Done pretty well in Europe. They're still in the old Carabao. Got beat to Spurs on pens. Marcus Rashford penalty after him in. Who missed? Jesse Lingard. Beans. Right, who's performing? Who's playing? Johnny Evans, as we said. Rashford, Drinkwater, Heaton's regular. Januzaj, Cathcart, Raphael, Pereira. Fosu Mensah's played a lot. Pogba, who's not played at all. Tom Cleverley's not even been registered by the looks of it. Dan James hasn't featured much. Gomez. Scott McTominay, I'd have thought he might have got a bit more of a run than that. Even done a lot. I suppose there's Raphael, who probably starts off better in the game. Jesse Lingard's only played 13, but he's injured. Danny Welbeck doing his bit. Average rating. Jesse Lingard's done very well. Danny Drinkwater, 7.29. Now, if you're after a player in FM19, maybe he is your man. Paul Pogba, Rashi. How many goals? Obviously not full of goals. Rashford, 18-23. Jesse Lingard. Januzaj's done not bad. So yeah, there we go. Let me know in the comments. Will Ollie get to the end of the season? I'm guessing not. It's going to probably get worse, not better for him. And if you like this sort of thing, as I said, if it does well, drop a like. The more likes it gets, the more views it gets, more likely I'll sort of like carry series on if people are enjoying it. So the aim is to do maybe a couple of seasons. We might even go all the way through to the transfer ban and just see. We won't do it every season, as I said. We're going to do next episode will be to the end of the season. Then we'll skip 2 years. Then I might skip another 2 years. And then we might skip another 5 years and see how the squad has developed during that 10-year transfer ban. Right, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Any suggestions on other teams? I've already had a suggestion of doing a one for Chelsea. Please let me know. Muchly appreciated. Thank you very much for watching. If you are new, drop a subscribe. And I will see you for the next one on Monday. Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching.